Maharashtra is the second most urbanized and one of the most industrialized states in India, spread over an area of 3.08 lakh square kilometers and with a population of about 140 million. It is the land of diversity, culture and of the great Maratha Empire. From the towering Western Ghats to the pristine beaches of the Konkan coast, Maharashtra has it all. Its GDP size of around $480 billion is 14% of India's GDP, and it has a 25% share in the country's exports, the largest in the country. However, Maharashtra continues to face natural and human-induced disasters due to its geographical location, demography, urbanization and industrialization. It is susceptible to floods, droughts, earthquakes, hailstorms, landslides, heat waves, lightning strikes, CBRN disasters and cyclones, causing extensive damage to human life and property, infrastructure and environment. However, owing to its unwavering spirit, Maharashtra has learned with every disaster and introduced structural and non-structural measures. It became the first state to create a disaster management plan in 1995 against the backdrop of the Latur earthquake. With the assistance from the United Nations Development Programme, Maharashtra was one of the first states to create a disaster management authority at the state and the district level, along with specialized disaster management professionals in every district after the advent of the Disaster Management Act. To strengthen the disaster response mechanism, Maharashtra has set up a fully equipped state disaster force and has strategically positioned emergency response vehicles equipped with advanced technology for search, rescue and firefighting and motorboats for flood rescue and other emergencies. Maharashtra is the first state to have successfully trained 8,000 volunteers as part of the Apada Mitra program. And there are plans to expand this program in every district with refresher training every year. Maharashtra also happens to be the first state which has created a digital incident response system for managing multiple disasters as well as their cascading effects across the state. The IRS is a state-of-the-art digitized system built on a GIS platform and which is AI-enabled to support decision makers for making sound decisions in times of an emergency for saving maximum lives. The digital system will automatically fetch warnings from nodal agencies like the Indian Meteorological Department and issue near real-time alerts to the concerned officers along with the standard operating procedure of what they are expected to do during disasters. The state government has also developed an e-Panchnama portal to digitize the post-disaster relief and compensation functions. This system will be linked to the incident response system, the Geographical Information System portal, remote sensing and application center as well as Mahaved, the weather monitoring system of the state. This will enable a correct information flow about damages due to disasters and ensure a transparent digitized mechanism for disaster relief. The Universal Pass initiative in Maharashtra was a game changer as it used blockchain technology to regulate the number of people in public places to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The blockchain technology prevented the duplication of these electronically generated passes, and this system was linked to the central government's vaccination portal, which confirmed the vaccination status of citizens and issued an online pass, a photo of the applicant and a QR code which could be scanned within seconds by any handheld device to ascertain its authenticity. This became the largest blockchain in the world, with more than 20 million passes issued within a few days. The National Disaster Management Authority highly appreciated this initiative of the state government. Under the National Cyclone Risk Mitigation Project, Maharashtra has implemented various initiatives for cyclone mitigation, such as underground cabling to ensure uninterrupted electronic supply, saline embankment to prevent saline ingress into agriculture lands, and building cyclone shelters for people in cyclone-prone areas. The state government has also partnered with the United Nations Development Programme to initiate the School Safety Programme, which not only ensures the safety of schools but also instills a culture of disaster risk reduction in students in their formative years. On the other hand, UNICEF has established a network of 150 NGOs across the state disaster relief and response. Further, the State Disaster Management Authority, in partnership with UNICEF, will implement the government NGO coordination for strengthening disaster response. The creation of the State Disaster Risk Management Fund, with earmarked components for mitigation and preparedness, has been a notable change for Maharashtra, with the state receiving an outlay of about 23,737 crores over 5 years. With these funds, Maharashtra aims to make considerable progress towards becoming a disaster-resilient state. Structural measures such as elevating roads in flood-prone areas, constructing safety walls to mitigate the impact of flood and landslide, and implementing underground cabling are among the initiatives planned. Various non-structural measures include school safety programs, training of communities, harnessing artificial intelligence and GIS, along with state-of-the-art communication technology for seamless connectivity and communication during disasters, creation of a State Institute of Disaster Management, and creation of district disaster response forces at the districts for faster and effective response. It is rightly said that unplanned development leads to disasters. However, disasters can also become an opportunity for sustainable development. We leave you with the case of the 2014 Malin landslide, where more than 150 lives were lost and an entire village was buried under a mound of mud and debris. Following the Honorable Prime Minister's 10-point agenda for disaster management and the Sendai framework, the village Malin was built back better using a scientific and sustainable approach. The process includes proper land assessment, slope stabilization, soil reinforcement, and construction of earthquake-resistant houses. Modern amenities such as school, drinking water supply, and community halls were provided with active participation from the community, thus making Malin a model post-disaster recovery case. Natural disasters cannot be stopped. However, Maharashtra will continue to strive to reduce the impact of these disasters through a combination of making the community resilient and ingraining a culture of disaster preparedness into them, along with effective mainstreaming of disaster risk reduction into the developmental processes by investing in disaster-resilient structural and non-structural measures, thereby making the state more safer, resilient, and creating a conducive environment for development, well-being, and prosperity.